Hi, this is Peter with The Movable Chef. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really fantastic Bloody Mary. I made these a few days ago for about 20 people at Bonnaroo and got rave reviews. So like any Bloody Mary, the first place you start is the mix. Here we have a quart of really good organic tomato juice. To that we're going to add about 5 tablespoons of prepared horseradish. You can use fresh horseradish if it's available and you don't mind grating it up, but the prepared works just fine too. Then we're going to add a half cup of Worcestershire sauce, about 6 tablespoons of lemon juice, that's 2 to 3 lemons, 2 teaspoons of Tabasco, 2 tablespoons of olive brine from just standard pimento-filled green olives, martini olives. The dry ingredients are 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper and 1.5 teaspoons of Old Bay. I use Old Bay instead of celery salt because I always have it on hand, and it's mostly celery salt. I also like the flavor a little bit better. The last thing we're going to do is take a tablespoon of capers, and these get chopped and mashed up. So just like you're grinding garlic with your knife, you just want to mince these up, press them with the side of the blade, crush them up nicely. You want the little leaves to separate from the caper flowers, and once they're nicely mashed, run your knife across them again, and then these get added to the mix as well. You stir it all up, and it's actually best if you let it sit for 24 hours or so in the fridge. It'll take up more flavor that way and give it a chance to chill nicely. That's the mix. We'll come back in just a minute to finish the cocktail. So we finished the mix. Ideally it's had time to rest for a while for those flavors to mingle. Now it's time to make the cocktail. We're going to pour 2 ounces of vodka over ice. I'm a big fan of Tito's. We want 2 ounces, so it's not quite 2 full shots, but pretty close. It's almost a double. And that's just to keep that ratio of alcohol and dilution and the Bloody Mary mix about even. Then we top it off, stir it before pouring, and top it off with the Bloody Mary mix. And then traditional garnish would be a slice of lemon and a celery stalk. You can use that to stir it around some. That would be the traditional presentation. It's not really going to wow anybody. We're going to do something a little bit more elaborate. We've got a blanched asparagus spear, and we've got cherry tomatoes, olives, boiled shrimp, and a little bit of pickled okra. And these are all going to go on skewers. So just a bamboo skewer like you'd use for grilling. Skewer an olive, a shrimp, a cherry tomato or a grape tomato, and an okra. Now that's starting to look pretty impressive. So now you've got a pretty festive brunch drink. As they say, it's the hair of dog. It will cure just about anything. Thanks so much. This has been Peter with The Movable Chef. If you didn't catch all the ingredients during the video, that's okay. You can find them at themovable chef.com. Thanks a lot.